Good morning from the MMBT studio live in Lynchburg, Virginia. The sun is shining and the flames are burning.
I'm Taylor Carpenter and this is Michaela Dial. Here is your morning news. After 6 months of no disturbance, the Fidelity Federal Bank in downtown was robbed by two men. Both men were tall and wearing ski masks and leather jackets. The robbers took $22,000 in cash and an undetermined amount in checks and securities. The men were brandishing shotguns and fired a few shots into the air. Fortunately, no one was injured. The men were last seen running out of the bank and jumping into a four-door Chevrolet with a New York license plate. Roadblocks are currently set up on the main roads leading out of the county.
Last night, the City Council voted 5-2, passing an increase in property tax. Everyone who owns property in the city will have to pay 10% more in taxes starting July 1st. The Press Secretary, Don Siegel, says that most of the money will go to the new school system.
The Airport Authority has announced that a fourth runway will be built sometime next year to increase the airport's capacity. The cost of construction will be about $3 million, but Chairman of the Airport Authority, Sam Peck, says the airport should recover the cost within about 3.5 years.
After 10 years of service as Speaker of the House, Milton Bradford has announced that he will not be seeking re-election. Bradford has served in the State House for 27 years and has worked closely with the state's education lobby. He also worked for substantial pay raises for elementary and secondary school teachers.
General Motor Plants has had an indefinite walkout of all local members in the city. The walkout was because the contract that General Motors has with the local machinists union expired last Friday. President of the union, Barney Olive, says the situation cannot continue. General Motors spokesman refuses to comment, but says the plant will maintain its operations.
The county's United Way drive has been going on for 3 months. It was officially brought to a close today by this year's chairman, Sarah Morris. The county's United Way set a record by raising more than $4 million. More than 100,000 people contributed. Morris said, "We couldn't be happier with the progress that we have made in this year's fund drive. The people of the city and county have responded far beyond our expectations." United Way helps various community charities and service organizations. Morris said the United Way board will meet soon to decide how the money will be allocated.
See you tonight at 6 o'clock for our nightly news on MMBT.
Thank you so much for tuning in on this lovely Thursday morning in Lynchburg, Virginia, where the sun is shining and the flames are burning.